to the fake MAGA and the pussy men in this country, and there's a lot of them, unfortunately, there is. We've had them around for a long time, unfortunately. They're the men that always just want to negotiate, but never follow through with any action when the other side plays games and doesn't negotiate. So Trump, who's truly the masculine type, that isn't looking for war, gave Iran a deadline, okay? And Iran did what Iran always does. They played their bullshit games. Why? Because they figured, no, we always can walk all over any American presidents. And for you fake MAGA people, oh, you use Israel to act like you care about Americans, and you know what? You hate Americans. Yes, I'm talking to you, Candace Owens, and Dave Smith. Who is Dave Smith? Who gives a shit what Dave Smith says? What, he's some comedian? Like, I give a shit what he says when he's an idiot. Total idiot. See, there's something that comes with age. It's called wisdom. And I know what that country's done, okay? They have beheaded our journalists. They have beheaded our citizens. They've humiliated them, taken them hostage. They fund every single terrorist organization throughout the Middle East. That's what you people don't understand. So just put aside Israel for a minute. Iran has killed enough of our American citizens. So for me, as a true blooded American woman, it's nice to actually see a man be in charge again, because I've never seen it. Reagan was as close as we came to being an actual, true masculinity. The toxic masculinity that we have, today, that's really a bunch of narcissist men who try to act. I mean, narcissists are children, and they've never matured, so that's not being a man. They're not men. But then we also have these juveniles that never grow up. Trump's an example of the healthy masculinity that American women who want to feel safe in their country want to see. Okay? Not somebody that's just looking to go to war with everybody, but somebody that puts a deadline in place and says, come to the table and negotiate or else. And you people carrying on about wanting to impeach him, because you guys are pussies. That's what it is. You are. Dave Smith's a pussy. Tucker Carlson's a pussy. Does that seem like a surprise to you? Look at them. Like, it's one thing to be a man that you believe in negotiating, but there's a time for negotiating, and then there's a time to say, we're done negotiating. And it should have been done with Iran a long time ago. They have always bullshitted around with not ending their nuke program. They are a terrorist country. They always have been. Hell, the Iranian people have wanted to be out from under these ayatollahs, okay? And yet you assholes that have claimed that, America's just doing what Israel says. Well, you just show how stupid you are, okay? I mean, we give Israel military. We give them our equipment. So to think that they control us is such a bunch of horseshit that stupid people like Candace Owens and Whitney Webb push. But keep listening to them, because that'll make you even stupider. But that's not true. Israel listens to us. The fact is Trump knew that somebody should have done something about Iran a long time ago. But guess what? Those neocons and warmongers, they've always loved having Iran there, because it always just kept this continual death cycle going. Well, Trump wants to end the death cycle, and Iran cannot have a nuke. So for a true-blooded American woman, I like seeing actually a man be in charge again. I do. It makes me feel better. And not just feel better, it shows that you will not treat American citizens this way. The amount of bullshit we've had in the White House and the Congress, you pussy men. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be vulgar. It's just the honest to God truth. You men have gotten too soft, and everything's about, this is so horrible, and death. Yes, the world is full of death. I hate it too. But I'll be damned to stand by, and I've watched my entire adult life that our American men and women have been beheaded, have been tortured, humiliated, taken hostage by Iran. Americans. And then I have to listen to you deadbeat young people carry on about, oh, how could Donald Trump do this? Oh, please get your head out of your ass and stop being a wussy, especially if you're a male. Grow up. Grow some, okay? I mean, really, do not turn out like the Dave Smiths or the Tucker Carlsons, really, because they don't have a backbone to ever just stand up for what is right. And that's what's missing in this country. Is too many men wanting to say, oh, we just have to we always have to go the peaceful route. Well, Donald Trump wanted that. But we also, some of us, know the history with Iran, and they were screwing around with Donald Trump the same way they do with every other leader. They just didn't think that they thought that they would be able to do the exact same thing with Trump that they did with every other leader, whether it was Clinton, Bush. They just walk all over them while they take Americans hostage, while they beheaded our people, and then nobody ever did anything about it. So if you want to grow up and be a well-balanced male in society, then don't follow the likes of Dave Smith or Tucker Carlson or Jimmy Dore, because these are wussy men. Wussy. And all the men in Congress, I would say even on the right too, because they all do the same thing. Oh no, we can't go to war. We can't do that. No, there's a time for peace and there's a time for war. Nobody likes war, but Iran has done so much to us, and we have had nothing but leaders that have allowed them to get away with it. And for once, we have a leader that says no country will treat our American citizens like this ever again. And as a American-loving woman that loves this country, it's the most patriotic thing I've seen. So if you want to be a healthy, well-balanced man, then don't turn out like the Dave Smiths and the Tucker Carlsons. I mean, you want to have some masculinity and be able to stand up for the right thing. Otherwise, well, you'll just be a pussy.